All right, parents, so the next challenge is when we do addition using an HTO chart, sometimes we are going to have to regroup, meaning that we have a number in the ones place or the tens place that causes us to regroup into the next place value place. So in order to do that, it's really the same process that you saw before, but the regrouping is a little bit different. So let's go ahead and start with this problem. It's very similar to what we've been using this whole time, but we changed this number that was a 5 to an 8 so that we will have to regroup. So we're going to start with 212, and I'm going to represent that here by saying 2 flats, which represents the 200, 1 rod, which represents the 10, and 2 ones, which represents the 2 ones here, or 2 cubes. All right, next up, we're going to have our 300s represented with 3 flats. We have our 4 tens represented with 4 rods, and now we have 8 ones, which is 8 cubes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember to keep this in a tens frame formation so that students can subitize easier. And so now we have 8 here. Okay, so we begin the process always starting with our ones place. And I know that I have 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 2 more. Okay, that gives me 10. So I actually physically move these down here. And that gives me 10. When I visually see that I've filled up that tens frame, I know that I cannot write 10 here. Okay, we have to have one number in each of the place value spots. So I can cross this out. I now have 0 ones, and I'm going to move this 10 over into here because that represents 1 rod now. All right, so it's basically the same thing that we call carrying, but it's regrouping now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus another one is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So same process as before. We're just physically moving down the ones places, and then we're just regrouping. So that's just kind of a visual representation. Our answer is actually 560 this time.